Hi guys, so I've seen this post and there's a lot of you posting about your troubles about actually creating your course or your membership site on the Zenler platform, mainly due to maybe work commitments, or you might be a mother with children and it's really hard to find the time to be able to start your journey or begin your journey in Zenler. So what I wanted to do was try to sort of say to you about how you can move forwards without taking too much time. Now, don't think that you've got a rush to get on to creating a membership site or courses. You can take it in stages. The most important thing here to look at is consistency. So I'm going to run through some top tips that might help you. Remember guys, also we are here for you. So if you get stuck, we've got loads of educational videos, our courses on site tutorials.newzenler.com that should answer most of your questions. However, if you do get stuck, what I advise is you post a question on the Facebook group and then you have a rest from it, and then the next day you'll probably have quite a few replies to answer you going forwards. The thing we don't want to do, or the thing we want to avoid here, is any sort of stalling in your process. So it allows you to maximize your time. So if you can only dedicate maybe half an hour a day, or maybe half an hour every other day, then we need to make sure that you're moving forwards and you're not stuck with questions to answers that you need answered straight away to move on. So this is a really big thing. If you get stuck, post a question, or have a look at our YouTube videos and of course our courses, and see if that answers your questions quickly. If it doesn't, do not get stuck. Post your question on the Facebook group and then come back to it the next day when you've got your next allocated time spot, and then move on. And this way it will maximize your flow through it. Now, we're always trying to improve the way you find videos on any subjects by including things like searching into the NZ Masterclass Bundle, so you can find information really quickly. So we're always trying to speed up that part of it. But at the end of the day, we produce all the education, but it is up to you to actually go forwards and actually progress with your site or your membership site. So I'm going to put some top tips now for you to kind of observe that hopefully will make it a bit smoother and a bit quicker for you to get on with the platform, and also things to think about along the way as well. So tip number one is to have fun. So if you are looking forward to doing this or having fun whilst you're actually building your site, then you're going to be a lot more motivated to keep up with the time that you set. So number two is really important, and it's trying to allocate a certain amount of time, however much time you can, to the project. But as I said, point number one, have fun with it, means that you'll be more motivated to keep up that kind of time. So try to keep it consistent and regular. So also another point, number three, is to keep it simple. So don't try to overwhelm yourself. If you just keep it very simple, as I'll be showing in a minute, you could actually just do one page. And that one page can be an opt-in form for people to get people into your site. Now, this has two things. It means you can create a single page really quickly. It also means that you can be motivated by people signing up. Now, usually that would be done, doesn't have to be, but usually that would be done by giving someone a freebie. So if you can create some little freebie that they get, then they're more likely to sign up. What does this mean later? Well, it means later you can market your courses or membership and you'll already have your list building, which you can let build. Now, behind the scenes, you can still work on your site. So you can keep that page up, it's bringing people in, and you can still work on your site with your allocated time whilst having fun. Okay, so the other point number four, is if you're stuck. Now, if you're stuck and you can't find help inside of our NZ Masterclass Bundle, okay, which contains all the courses, tutorials.newzenler.com, Okay, make sure you sign up for the NZ Masterclass Bundle. If you can't find what you're looking for in there, and I'll be demoing that in a second, then post a question to the group, okay, to our Facebook group, and they will get back to you. So then you can repeat processes 1 through to 4 there. So if you keep doing these things regularly, you'll start building up a list. And when you start getting people in your site, again, you'll be motivated to do more work. So I'm going to jump in now to our actual site page, and I'll just show you into our courses page and show you how quickly it is to find some information, and also some an additional course that we just brought out, which is a checklist, which will be really handy for you guys, especially on your time restraints where you forget if you've done certain areas or you haven't done other areas. So let's jump into that now. I'll show you. So on our site page, tutorials.newzenler.com, okay, you're going to find all our help resources. So if you look down here, you're going to see this NZ Masterclass Bundle. Now, enroll once and you get access to all of the content. So at the moment, we've got 7 courses in there. We've got a quick start guide, which you should always take. It only takes about 3 hours of time, and that will give you the foundations to be able to use the rest of the courses. So the next course from the quick start guide is the complete guide to Zenler. But at this point, I want to draw your attention to this Zenler basic checklist. This is going to be really handy for you guys that are trying a time management and only get access to doing your site at certain small times, because inside here we have a checklist. It's basically a printable sheets that you print out and you basically check off when you've completed the actions. So if I jump into here and I just jump into this course, you're going to see this page. It tells you all about it in here. These are quick videos. So this is the checklist, and it's a PDF document which you can print out, and I'll show you that now. So here it is. This is the checklist, the PDF, and if we go to the first one, what you're going to see is it's going to give you information about different settings. So you've got site, under site, go to site settings, and see site details there, and this gives you a little bit of a brief information about that area. And it also tells you over here that it is a required field, so it's something that you definitely need to do. Now, where we've got things like recommended is if it's a recommended action to have a custom domain or a subdomain, but it is an optional field if you're using the free and you haven't got the pro or premium. Down here, again, optional. This is required to set your time zone and your sitemap. You basically can click these off, and when you've done all of them, you can just check in there once you printed it out. So you're going to see as you drive through this this guide, you're going to see that we have different things in here. Again, it's saying recommended, optional, required. So I'm telling you all the time as you're working through it what's optional and what is recommended or what is required, okay? And also I'm giving you informational, so no action is needed, it's just a bit of information for you. Now, to also back this up and make sure you understand what everything is, we have also done short little clip videos of where these things are within the site, all broken by the same categories that you can see inside the PDF that you've downloaded. So we think this will be real benefit to you guys that are using snippets of time. You haven't got much time to work on the whole thing or work through all the courses. This would be a really good way to get into it. So the other thing we've got, if you go into something like the complete guide to Zender, is we've got Searchy built into this. So it's really quick to find certain things. So if I click here, this is the full course, by the way, that you can work your way all the way through, but it's massive, this course. So a lot of people just use it to pick information out. So if I went into here and I wanted to create a membership site, for instance, I put membership in here, and then I'd hit enter on the keyboard, and any word that's mentioned membership in any of the videos will come up. So you can have a look and see if you understand. So understanding membership on Zenler, so you can click that and go through to that area. Tiered membership, where we've mentioned membership in some of our office hours. This search, by the way, in this complete guide to Zenler, this is a complete search of all the videos we've done on YouTube and all of our course videos and workshops as well. So it contains everything, but when you search, it is out of sequence. So if you want to find a certain part in the course, we've also allowed you to search through here by typing keywords. So hit the quick finder, and if I was to type membership in here and hit OK, then I could scroll through the course, and where it's highlighted in red would tell me about that particular module, which I could then pull out the information I need. So we've made it really easy for you to search. We've also got full description down here. So if you open this up, it's the same as above, but we give you this extra description, which is also searchable in here. So if I put membership in here and hit OK, then you'll see any reference to the word membership will be shown inside here. So if I scroll right the way down, you're going to see membership comes up quite a lot. Planning your course, membership site. And when I scroll down to the membership area, there we go, membership. So it tells you all about it there. Again, I've put quick links in here so you can jump straight to the videos as well. So it's all there for you. So hopefully this will help you in moving forwards to try to do that. So like I was saying to you before, if I go to a test site that I was setting up for students, here it is here, you'll notice that this is just one page. It's a one-page sign up. So what I've done here is I've just mentioned about the course, or about the what we're launching, and I put launching soon, register to get on the list. You receive a free gift in the email, which you can set up by automations, and then you can go in here, they can put their details in, and you've got them signing up. Now this particular form sends them into a funnel. So if you want to know how this was kind of created and how to create this kind of page, again, you can go into the NZ Masterclass Bundle, and you're going to see under here we have live workshops. If you go in here, you're going to see these two tutorials, Forms, Funnels Part 1 and Forms and Funnels. So I've got Forms and Funnels Part 1, Forms and Funnels. And this explains how this kind of page was built in here. So I show you how the form works and how to set that page up. So it doesn't have to be a massive task. I mean, you could do one page in like an hour, and that's it. You can start collecting people's results. You can start talking about it. You can start posting it on Facebook groups that are in your particular niche, or doing a video on it and then saying, go to this page, sign up. When I launch, I'll send you all this stuff, or I'll send you a free gift. This particular form, when they actually submit, it sends them, it goes into an automated funnel, but it just doesn't go into a proper funnel. It goes into what's called a trigger. And the trigger funnel basically sets up automations. So if you've got any free gifts, they go straight out to them. So this has all been done to try to make things quicker for you. And I've done this video because I do see that there can be a problem with people having the time to even do this stuff. But what I want to say to you is you can do it really, really quickly. You can get this page set up. Once you've got the page set up, you can then jump into your other pages, preview them, look at them, and get it all ready, and then you can change it over, because this is basically, I've set this up as a new home page inside here. This is inside the admin. You can see I've got that form to funnel page, the one that you just looked at. I can preview it there. So that there it is there. So all I did to make that, I just created a new page that's on its own. Okay, so it's away from all the other pages of the site here, and then I just went into home page, and then I just made sure I selected logged out, logged in users, and I chose that page. So that's why it's showing front end here, because I've set that as a home page. But that does mean now that I could go through the site and carry on working on the other pages, and I could preview those pages in here, check that they look good. As you can see, I've got the full site here, just because I'm previewing this. Or of course you can preview it in incognito as well if you log in. So guys, there's always a way to get you started and not to stop you. So if you did this one page or even 2 pages, you could, if you wanted to, start building the page out. So you could do the front page, then you could add another page and then set the menu up just to link to that page. And then when you've built another page, you can link to that page. So you could slowly build it up. It doesn't need to stop you. You don't need to think, I've got to get the whole thing finished before I launch. You could go ahead and pre-launch in order to get people in so that you can sell to them later. So guys, hopefully that's been of use to you. we're always trying to enable our instructors to get to where you need to be as quick as possible. So that is the whole point of this. So I thought I'd reply with a video for this post, because a lot of you are having this same thing, where it's not particularly an issue with using the Zenler platform, it's actually an issue with time management and these sort of things. So I'm trying to enable you to be able to launch quicker than you might think you can. Okay guys,